Good morning, guys. I've been cutting the grass this morning and I thought it's actually very quiet, so I thought, hey, now's a good time to make a video. So I thought I'm just gonna stop, and I haven't showed you an update of the garden for a while, so I thought I'll just stop, cool off a little bit, have a drink of water, make a video for you guys and let you see what the garden's been doing for the last couple months since I showed you last. You can see here this flimflower is gone nuts. It's got a crazy beautiful color and growing like wildfire, and I haven't done anything to it, just watered it. I gave it nutrients last year sometime, but it's going nuts now. So I'll just show you around a little bit. Okay, so here's the rose. This is going pretty good. It's hard to keep these things going nice because everybody wants to eat them, but it's looking good. There's some new growth coming. You can see some growth over there and here. And the flowers are looking really nice. Look at these guys here. Almost looks like a wedding bouquet. We've got some lemons growing nice. I just took 2 off the other day. I've got like 4 in the last few days. Right there. Some big old lemons. The lemons are kind of difficult to grow because if you put them in the direct sun in the summertime, they don't like it too much. But if you put them in the shade, it's too much. So what I got them is in the pot, and the pot I try to keep the pot in the shade, and the plant goes in the sun, and it seems to be okay that way. I had it planted. That exact lemon tree was in the garden, in the ground, but it didn't like the hot sun. There's another banana tree. I think these are going to be small bananas. You can tell by the flower. See the purple flower on the right? That's a small one. So the bananas are small. There's about 5 different types of bananas. And here's some papaya. You can see the papaya there. I took down about 6 the other day. I think there's like 20 or so or more up there now. So they're doing good. There's some more papaya. This is at the front of the house. So plenty of papaya coming. But it's a big, a royal mango. I think that's what it's called, royal mango. And you can see here some little ones coming. And there's more on the top. But this is the first year. This is the first year it's bloomed. It's been growing for a couple years now, like 3 years. I planted it. And there's another one over here. This is a different type of mango from what I understand. This one's not growing as tall, but it's got, you can see the baby mango there, the little balls coming. There's a little bit bigger one there. And there's a lot on top coming. And there's more banana trees over there. They don't have any fruit on them yet. I got basil growing everywhere. You pick it once and then the 10 more grows. All down there, all over the garden. I haven't cut it, I just leave it alone because I give it to the birds. If it got out of, the grass gets too tall, I'll cut it, but right now the grass doesn't grow very well back here. I think this tree takes all the nutrients, but it's okay. But this basil, I planted some back here and it's everywhere now. And there's I gotta cut this grass. I'm cutting the grass out the back now. And this is another, I think, purple basil. And of course, the birds eat it and they drop the seed everywhere. You can see it growing in the grass. So there's a different view of that cerise pink flimflower. And this guy here is producing flowers too, look. You see him here? And you got a pink flimflower in there, and like a little orangey one here. Amazing colors. And this is my gate with the mailbox, and you can see the vine. I forget what these guys are, some kind of wisteria I think, but I planted these and they've grown all the way up on top now. getting through the top, see them? So establishing itself well. So this is the entrance, and all these ferns, and some more flowers up here. I love these things here. I gotta trim that flim flower back again. Look how big they are. Crazy big. They seem to like it a lot there. This is a shade garden. Keep all the plants that like shade in here. And there's some orchids up here flowering. This one just finished flowering. I got a better picture I'll show you. The flower's almost gone now. Yep. That's the most incredible smell I've ever smelled. And there's another one, different orchid. This is a magnolia tree. You see these flowers here? I can tell you that the smell from these guys is absolutely amazing. And this year it's flowered like crazy. All over here, all up the top. There was a lot more on it a couple days ago. There's another one coming here. Looks different, that one. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's coming out. Remember the birds? Started with 6. This gray one's pretty. Started with 6. I just built this. Just built that little hotel for him the other day. Started with 6 and there's over 25 now. This baby here. Baby with his head hanging out. Are you just chilling out? Taking it easy for today? Some white roses. White, yellow. Very pretty. These things are very difficult to grow here. They don't like the heat, and everybody wants to eat them. So I'm always having to spray. But I got some new growth coming here. New growth with some new buds coming. This is a red one. Well, here's a lot more of these magnolias on the back. Look. The smell here as you walk past it is incredible. I've said it 1,000 times. If you could mimic this smell in a perfume, you'd be rich. And there's this plant here which is really cute. It comes up, like you can see it there, green and a little bit of purple, then it changes to this, then changes to this. See it? And then changes to red. There's a nice one. This big thing here is a noni tree. I know you heard about noni. In the West they do their sales pitch on how healthy this is. So they sell you noni juice. That's the fruit. Then it goes a little bit white, and then they drop on the floor. There it is. The problem with that noni is if you take it off and smell it, oh, it stinks. It has the most vile smell, but apparently it's like super healthy for you. So the thing is, put it in a smoothie, That's the best way. Put it in a smoothie, and then you don't have to taste it. Even if you put it in a big jug full of fruit and veggies, put a noonie in there, and you'll taste it. But you just pour it down the hatch because it's supposed to be like crazy healthy. I'm just going to show you my fern garden in the woods here. Things going pretty good over here. This guy's going well. Got some new leaves coming in the middle there. I think these, I forget what these are called now. Kim. They're called Kim. With a red flower on. And then you got all the ferns underneath. Different plants growing. There's a sprinkler system, so I just put the pump on and it sprays them each day a little bit. And they're doing pretty good. I came over here yesterday with some scissors to get some of the weeds out, but I got to come back. There's some different ferns here. I like all these different ferns. And then over here on the property line, I got some more Kim growing. They take their time because they don't get full sun. These guys like full sun. But they're growing okay. They've been there a couple years now. But they'll grow big. We've got lots of papaya trees growing here. I don't know. This guy, I think is jackfruit. Somebody told me it's jackfruit tree. And it grew by itself. So I think a bird pooped the seed here. And it's jackfruit. But it's growing by itself. I was going to move it when it was a lot smaller. It was like a meter tall and I was going to move it, but in the end I didn't. Yeah, that jackfruit tree just grew by itself. And I was going to move it out from under the big tree and put it over here somewhere in the woods so that it could grow big by itself. But in the end I just left it there. I didn't want to disturb it. Just show you these banana trees back here. And then I'll get myself back to work. What do you think? You see I've been cutting the grass here with my trimmer. I'm going to do it. Try to do it before the sun gets on this grass. This guy's gone nuts. Actually got a bit out of control, but pretty flowers, huh? It's going, in the end it'll be that color, but right now it's still, a lot of them stay pinky white until they get bigger. But this guy's already, look at all the new growth on here coming. See all the light green coming and all the flowers coming. Another tree here and some more chem. These banana trees got held back a little bit when the water came right up. I showed you this one a couple weeks ago. You can see that. See the bananas there and the flower head. But look at this flower head. Look at the size of that one and look at the size of this one. This one's massive. So I think this one is going to be the normal size banana that people in the West are used to. You know, the big one, maybe like 6 to 8 inches long or something. So that one over there is the smaller one. Yeah, I planted them. They all started off with 1, and then they double really fast. I think it's out the back. I put 1 in, and now there's 8 or something. So in years to come, there will always be bananas. Just water them every day. And right here, I've got to weed this yet and cut the grass, but you can see these like cactus looking things. Yeah, they're pineapples. All pineapples. Got about 10 of them all together, 11 maybe. And some new frangipani. The frangipani are really cool. You literally break off a branch and stick it in some dirt and water it, and a new one will grow. They grow that easy. And you know, most people know that frangipani have an incredibly beautiful smell. And the white and yellow one is the most common. And there's a pink one over here. I'll show you the pink one. But basically, I found these. What I did is in Ayutthaya, somebody had them hanging over their wall onto the path, so I just I actually cut, I didn't break, cut small pieces off and brought them back and got them going, and they're growing well now. This one here, this one's pink, but all the flowers are gone right now. And you can see this one, this has already fell off. This one's pink and yellow. You see that? I'll go back in the shade, maybe you can see it better. So this is a pink and yellow one. It has like a gentle sweet smell, but the white one, which I showed you, has a slightly stronger, similar but not so sweet, but stronger perfume smell. These are similar but like more gentle, I guess. So maybe if you made perfume of that white one, you would say somebody who wanted to be noticed more, but this one is somebody who wants to be more gentle. This one over here is growing. This again started from a stick. This other one here, I didn't think it was going to make it, but it did. It's got some new leaves on. You can see it come in. This one's pink, real bright pink. It had flowers already. Okay guys, I guess that's it. That's my update on the garden. A little bit warm today. I started off trimming the hedge. The hedge looks good there, but what happened is the hedge machine broke, so I have to go buy a new one tomorrow. So I thought I'll spend an hour cutting grass before it gets too hot. I think I'll spend about another 20 minutes and stop because it's too hot now. Okay guys, that's my update on the garden in Thailand in the middle of nowhere. Okay, look after yourselves. Best wishes. Until I speak to you again, all the best guys. See ya.